Hello everyone, hope you all are fine and stay safe at your homes. So monoclonals are approved in India and that's a very great move. So in this video, I will tell you what is it, what are its uses and how can it be a game changer during this pandemic. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Actually what happens when patient gets COVID, they develop antibodies and their body can be tricked into thinking that they have COVID by giving vaccine. At the time, that is not possible. So what happens? Doctors give this protection passively, like a baby gets in the mother's milk. So what is that? Plasma. You must have heard and saw a desperate pleas on Instagram, WhatsApp and so many social applications for plasma. Got it? So United Kingdom gave up on 10,000 patient studies thinking that there was no benefit of continuing the study. Okay, but Argentina just did a well-designed study which showed that if the plasma, high-titer plasma, is used for elderly COVID patient within 72 hours, then it is effective. So the monocronical antibodies are the purified part of plasma. Okay, I'm repeating it. Monoclonal antibodies are the purified part of plasma. So actually what happens, doctors take a COVID recovered patient, shift through all these antibodies and then find the best one that is perfect fit and isolate and purified way and then produce an artificial in a mouse or a human, mostly in human because it will be less side effects. Okay. So unusually in medical fields, doctors know a lot about it because there are 79 monoclonal antibodies already in commercial and clinical uses. So Eli Lilly and Regeneron, I'm repeating it, Eli Lilly and Regeneron, these are the cocktail of two monoclonal antibodies which President Trump got in the October in the first wave of COVID without any trial at risk, and even it was before approved and even before it was approved. Okay, so one antibody is not working so they created a treatment by mixing up a cocktail of two antibodies. Okay, so a poorly designed study in New York means the people are, I'm just kidding. So the poorly designed study in New York, they look at it, but they look at it only half. But why would you look at only half? It's a division as a cocktail. So the biggest question is whether it is working against the mutation or not. So the short answer is yes, like a natural immunity, like a vaccine, and everything seems to work like a mutation. So they recently came up with a study of about 800 patients, that is, it is more than 80% effective in finishing it off. Okay, so you can give it to people before anything happens. Means this monoclonal, you can give it to people before anything happens, just like give it all the military chiefs, give it all the cabinet ministers, and you can give it to all the players of IPL and let them play cricket and let us enjoy it. Okay, so but remember one thing, for first 8 to 9 days the body is trying to fight with COVID, but after 9 days the body gets tired and immune storm is invited. But if you will give the monoclonal at the time of immune storm, that might cause actually harm. So the trick is to give it within 10 days of symptoms onset, means before hypoxia, means it should be given before the oxygen level is decreases. Okay, so that's the way to do it. But the problem is, in India, it takes 5 to 6 days to get the RT-PCR result. Okay, so what would you do? A simple trick that the center that will give the monoclonal also be the center that will check the RT-PCR. Okay, so we know already you are at high risk of COVID and you will qualify to get the monoclonal if you test positive for COVID. So what will happen? Suppose like if someone is suspicious and they can go to the center, get the RT-PCR result and get the RT-PCR test. Result is within 1 hour and they can get the monoclonal, get cured in 1 hour and they can go to the home and we finish this off. So that's the way. But even the rich people have access to it because it is expensive and it will be expensive. Then because rich people are not in front of you in various queues. Okay, so that is very good, because if it is expensive and it will be expensive, then rich people can buy easily because they have a lot of money. So hospitals can do it. So hospitals can do one thing, that if that they can hospitals can buy more monoclonal. With that money, they taken from the rich people. Okay, so but the conclusion is that when America gave approval to this monoclonal, India refused to get it, because at that time there was not Indian studies. Okay, but still, when India gave approval to the monocronical antibodies, there are not Indian studies. India gave approval based on American studies. So my simple question is that if this was to be done on the basis of American studies, then what did you do in November, December, January, February, March, April, and this month is going on? So what did you do?